Alright, we are back. This is just us sitting back. Finally.
Curse you, honeydew!
Dude,
Oh,
you can't blame Honeydew for all your problems. Okay?
he is kind of a big source to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind.
There's something to be said about realizing not all that a lot of your problems are your own fault and not someone else's.
They are my fault, but none of this would have happened if the dwarf did it himself, or if I chose not to do it.
Yes, if you chose not to do it.
None of this would have happened. I
Exactly.
wouldn't have became a Borg.
You could have just waited, man. You could have just waited, came back later for the adamantium, but no, you wanted it then. You wanted it now.
Uh, there's no way I can become human again.
Nope, you're pretty much stuck that way.
Curses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do now. Because... Oh, what the hell? Oh,
So let's start from the beginning.
I miss being human.
Did you imagine that any of this was going to happen in the beginning?
No, of course not. I didn't think that I was gonna become a Borg and live for 100 years in a cryopod.
um, how did you like the inside of the whale? All those little machines wandering around.
I don't give a crap about what I'm human. No. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you can't go back now because sorry about that, guys. They're gonna beef with the security, so you won't be able to go back up there. But it would have been nice if you could get that one drone. But of course, that one drone is in the cryopod, and it's gonna be in the future and stuff. You can't go meddling with that kind of stuff. Where you're gonna change all of time and space. Let's see. Did you actually think you were gonna win when you fought them?
Yes, we had a big badass predator.
and she was doing pretty good, and then she took 21 damage and went down.
What the hell? So if I honestly wonder what would happen if I took myself out of that cryopod.
What do you mean? If you just broke out of the pod and started walking around?
Well, if I broke him out now.
You would unravel all time and space, and the paradox would happen.
And a paradox would happen.
Yes, the paradox effect. You know what a paradox effect is?
I think so.
That happens.
Wait, can you explain the paradox effect?
Alright, so any number of things could happen, and it'll be determined by a series of rules. Either the two of you are fused together to undo the paradox, and you would be a 8th Borg human thing. Okay, that's a possibility. Or both of you can exist simultaneously. That could happen too. Or all time and space could unravel, and the universe implodes onto itself.
Oh my god. So there is a slight chance that both of us could exist in the same world.
Yes. Or you could blow up the entire universe. It'll all be your fault.
I kind of want to take that chance. I actually kind of do.
I'm not going to prevent you from doing so, but with a 1/3 chance of literally destroying the entire universe, are you sure you want to do it?
I think so.
Alright, I'm not going to stop you, if that's what you want to do.
So what would I roll for that? Like, we're not doing it now, but what sort of roll would that be?
We'll figure out when we get to it, man. It's probably going to be a couple of D3s, followed by a D1000 to see how bad it gets.
Alright.
Because if you're lucky, you get 3, which is bad. You get 3 one time. You know, in the beginning, that's bad. Second, third time, not as bad. Then you roll D1000 to determine how bad the effect is. And you're looking at anywhere between a 1 or a 2, like, oh, Yeah, it's a rift the size of a paper cut opens up. It's like
That's not that bad.
this super little tiny sliver or something, and one of either you or him are sucked into it.
Oh.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
one of you gets killed, the other one survives, and then you play the one that's still alive.
Wait, so that's the best case scenario?
That's the best case scenario of having a rift open and all the time and space unravel.
Okay, so if I get like a 1 from the 3 rolls.
You get a one is that you fuse together. A two is that you exist simultaneously.
Oh, please get that too.
A three, all of time and space unravels, but it could mean anything when it happens.
Oh man. So what do you mean if we fuse together, we become one?
You become one person, so you end up being the same person, but now the Borg components are a permanent part of you. There's no longer removing them. They're physically fused within the person.
Wait, so I still have to control myself?
Yes, you can.
But I'll have to look like a Borg for the rest of my life.
Yes, but you're stuck very much like a Borg.
Yeah.
You'll be a little more like 709 at that point, where you have the human skin and other stuff, but you have visible Borg components all over your body. Dude, those rolls aren't gonna count. Even if you
I know. I'm just looking at what I would get if I did roll. And it did not look good.
Alright. So we went over everything that happened. Dude, you blew up the whale. There's a hole inside the whale's side. Its anus is like torn open. Gimli was doing weird things on the inside of on the other side of that whale.
Yes.
You never double checked his cargo, but it looked like he was holding something when he left. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you, you're later gonna find out that Gimli went all the way in, and then he brought out an egg.
A what now?
He has an embryo
Of
the star whale.
Oh.
He stole an embryo. I don't know. Is it even considered stealing?
So he just took it.
He just went in and took it.
So we could grow our own star whale.
You can attempt to, but first you have to fertilize it somehow.
Sit on it. No, joking.
It's not an egg. It's more of an embryo.
I know. I'm joking.
Yeah, but you could. You could also make it a Borg.
Oh god,
Borg.
no.
You just Borg it right now.
Borg it.
And then it'll just start growing into a full star whale, but as a Borg, you have control over it.
So I have control over the star whale.
Yeah, because you are a hive mind. If you make someone into a Borg, you have control over them, or a limited control. It depends on whether or not they pass a roll. But if you're doing it before it's even born officially, it's still an embryo. You do it now. There's no denying you'll have control over it.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting if you want to do that.
No, I want to try and get rid of the Borg.
Yeah, but you can still turn it before you transform. You would have control over it still.
Nah.
Alright, you're ruining my fun. But Gimli has it. Gimli, if you don't do something with it, Gimli probably will. Worst case scenario, Tasha will cut it open and say, sunny side up.
Dinner's ready. Oh, that's so much like Tasha. She'll probably inject the chemicals anyway.
Probably inject it with chemicals and turn it into a Star Whale version of Tasha.
It's just a laughing, tiny...
It's a giant Tasha floating in space.
Oh god, it's horrid. Kill it with fire.
But that's what would happen, man, because it is a genetic combination between it and Tasha, and it would just be Tasha floating around in space.
It just laughs at everything. At misfortune. I can't believe she laughed at me being a Borg.
Dude,
I could have just assimilated her.
You could try and see what happens.
No.
You really want Tasha in your brain?
No.
But without the Borg, you have access to the board pipeline, but you're a superior. You're a superior version of the board, so you don't have the direct connection to them. You can access it, but you are not like constantly hearing their voices.
Mhm.
But if you make someone on a board, their mind will be the only thing you hear constantly in your head. And if you make Tasha into one, just imagine the amount of insanity that just floods into your brain all the time.
I would probably just go insane and kill everyone.
Exactly.
Oh. So yeah, that happened. And the universe is probably gonna explode and it's gonna be the end of the series.
Yep.
Next episode.
Next episode, you are Catherine. Find out what happens when Catherine is not as evil.
I have to be Catherine if I die.
You know, when you die, you get the DM.
No! No!
Hey, eh? Yeah, a little bit. Well, I have to go pick them up in a little bit. Okay. So guys, it's about time to close up.
Mm-hmm.
Any last statements? Closing arguments?
No.
Reasons why your character shouldn't still be a Borg?
No.
I love that you blame Honeydew.
Well, some of it wouldn't have happened if he just done it himself.
You say that. You say that,
It's
and I find it
all
hilarious.
75% of it is my fault, but if he done it, then you know.
If he done it, what? If he done it, he would have found pirates and got attacked.
Yeah, I'd rather have him die.
Hey man, you could have done anything. You could have paid him more money. You could have bribed him. You could have killed him and sold his adamantium. You probably still have more somewhere.
I thought it'd be an interesting adventure, but no.
Interesting adventure to the up the anus of the solar.
It turned out to be the worst case scenario.
Incidentally, if you could probably realistically you could climb up the anus of a humpback whale. It is physically big enough that you could crawl in there.
Why don't they crawl in there now?
I'm just saying, in real life you could do that. If you find one, you could do that. It's physically big enough that you could crawl into it. You could stand inside his blood vessels and just walk around. You need some scuba gear, some flashlights, but you could do it.
I don't want that. I want to be human. There's like so many versions of me outside.
So
like
there's standard you, there's you frozen for 100 years, and now there's you as a Borg. Dude, real you decides that he can't have Android you and can't have Android you and Borg you here at the same time. He decides to kill all of you. Hey, regular you was already planning to kill the android. No reason why he wouldn't want to kill the Borg version. All three of you go to dinner at your mom's. Okay. Right. I had one son, now I have 3, and we're all married to the same girl. I wonder how that's gonna work.
I just want to be human.
The amount of insanity that has happened from all this.
Oh.
Just absolute insanity.
It is insanity.
But you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no, man? If you're having fun, we can just play something else.
No, I am having fun, but I want to be human.
Dude, you can look human at least.
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, your audio cut out for a bit.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, I was sitting here waiting to see if anything happened.
Alright, well. Did you say I got lucky?
Yes, you got lucky. Any number of things could have happened. Like, come on. could have died, at least you're alive as a Borg. That's better than nothing.
Well, there's still a chance that I could get my human self.
So, if you had died, like actually died, I was gonna say you could play as the android. Okay?
Oh.
That's what's gonna happen. But now you have the option of playing, if the Borg you dies, you have the option of playing as real you, which is frozen, or android you.
So it's kind of like a checkpoint.
If one of you dies, you can go play the other one.
I can just do a constant cycle until I pass.
Yeah, eventually. And because each version of you is still you, even though the android you has progressed in a different form, it's still you. You know.
Yeah, so I can literally try to save myself again and again until I pass.
Until you pass. So you both your characters die, the universe ends, but because it solves the paradox by killing both of you, android you kicks in. Hey, I'm android me for some reason. You know, because you're like your spirit, your soul, your mind transfers to the next one. You know.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, please don't let the universe explode.
It could happen. On a big enough roll, the entire universe just poofs into non-existence.
So if I roll 2 3s...
If you roll 3 3s, it's really bad.
Wait, so imagine if I rolled 2 2s and 1 3 or something like that. What would happen?
That's the simultaneous one. But then we'll make a roll just in case. If it's really bad of a roll, then something does occur. But for the most part, you're both of you just exist simultaneously. But then there's 2 other versions of you somewhere in the universe.
Yeah, because I want the Borg one to die.
That's fine. If you want to play the non-Borg you, that's fine.
Yes, I want it so
Dude,
bad.
realistically, there's 3 versions of you in this universe, man. Dude, if you're gonna keep rolling, I'm gonna make one of those permanent, and you don't want me to do that. Not yet.
No, I don't want to.
Because that gives me 24 hours to think and scheme more plans to make it worse.
If you do that, Sam, I swear I'll be done. I'll be done.
Hey, I already told you the basics, you know? There's no telling what's gonna happen if you destroy the universe. Maybe it just recompletes back together.
Yeah, and I can hopefully play as me again. Why did this have to happen? This was like the worst case scenario.
Look at everything that you did. Look at every single thing you did. None of those things were good ideas.
I know, I didn't expect when to go into the whale would there be pirates, did I? How was I supposed to?
Well, that was the big surprise, okay?
And they annihilated me, and now become bored because of them.
I didn't expect you to lose the pirates, man. I didn't even make them that powerful. Like, the one captain was good, but then, like, the other 3 guys were, like, wimps.
Yeah, but they kept them hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this sucks. If this universe explodes, we'll have to go to a different series.
Yep, you have to start a whole new game.
Yep. All over again.
I can't believe you pulled it off. You time traveled all the way back. You essentially hit retcon, just went all the way back to redo everything.
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I can attempt this.
You could attempt it again. The time travel ship still exists in your time. The time you're currently in, you just have to find it.
Because I want to try, right? I want to try and break him out of the cryopod, which would probably make the universe explode. If I knew it was going to explode...
The time ship would be the safest place.
Yeah, go on the time ship and go back in time and try again. It could work.
Over and over again.
It could work, you know that.
It could work. It definitely could work.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just put them on the time ship, set it for the beginning of the universe, and send them all the way back.
Do the whole thing again.
the entire universe all over again.
But why would I want that? 'Cause I'd still be Borg.
Or, or you'd be chronosticking.
I'd be God.
You theoretically would be.
I don't want to be God.
That's up to you, man.
I want to be me. I want to be human me. That's all I want. That's all I ask for.
Just go back to the beginning of time. Tell the chronostickers, hey, can you recreate all three of these versions of me into one version of me?
Wait, is that possible?
Dude, the chronostickers are able to do whatever they want.
So if I tell them,
If you
they
can
can
find them,
recreate
yeah,
the
you pulled off a roll once to make
Yeah.
them.
I can ask them if they can recreate me, but not as the Borg. Anything but the Borg.
Sure, you come back as Android, dude. Congratulations.
No, screw you.
You come back as female predator this time. That's fine.
No.
Tamika will be slightly less interested in you. She'll probably look for another husband.
I meant me, it's in the male me, the same one.
Sure, same one from level 1, back to 15 points. Congratulations.
No. No, actually, could I ask them to send me back to a certain date and, like, you know...
Just go back to the beginning of the game all over again, right?
No. Somehow, they are the gods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow send me back, and I go back to me when I was human and not a Borg.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do that if I asked the Chrono Sapiens?
Like before you go up the well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Could I...
if you manage to find them and communicate with them and convince them to do that, they could easily do that.
Yeah. What's this? At a cost, you have to, kill the Borg. Or something like that.
Why? They made the Borg themselves.
Yeah. I don't know.
They made the universe in this image. It's all planned out to be like this. If you really want them to change something, you have to convince them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you need to go set free their brother who's been stuck in the the core planet, like prison. Which is an extremely difficult mission because you have to fly into a sun and pull him out of there.
Into a sun.
Into the sun, in the center of the universe.
But I would just burn, wouldn't I?
Not if you get a ship specifically meant to protect you from that.
It would be so worth it in the end. Just so I could be human.
And everyone would be totally fine.
I think I would do that. Plus then again, if I do that, they would kind of be in my debt as well. They'd be happy with me at least.
The one guy would be. Not all of them.
Yeah, at least one guy anyway. Okay, anyway. That is all I'm going to say now.
I can't believe all this happened. All in one single episode. Dude, the amount of crazy stuff that happens when we play this game, man.
Yeah.
It's on that list, and you keep managing to pull it off. One event after the other.
This is your fault.
How is this my fault? How is this my fault?
I'm just blaming everyone. You made them turn me into a Borg.
I didn't make them turn you into a Borg.
Did you roll it?
You rolled Borg.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
What number is that again?
The 600s are Borgs.
Oh, yeah, so they were.
And you're lucky you rolled to be a Borg Hydron, okay? Otherwise, you would have been screwed. You would have never gotten back into the past. You would have had no way to get back in time except for Dr.who, who would unlikely have helped you.
Oh, okay, well, I got kind of lucky.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, what is it?
I just got more aggressive.
You need to be more aggressive in your gameplay.
No, I just got more aggressive.
You say that, but you haven't yet. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have him fight, instead of using my gun. Like, dude, why didn't you shoot? The fight would have changed so much if you dealt even, like, 3 points of damage, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Been sitting here drinking soda. But if
Ah.
you dealt 3 points of damage, that one guy would have died. It means that she only had to kill one more guy instead of 2, and then the 2 of you could have ganked up on the captain, and you probably would have won.
Oh.
But I did not expect you to not shoot. Okay?
Yeah, because I thought that, like, if he unblocked control, I can just be like, whoa, what the hell are you doing? And then his crew would turn on him. But no. They didn't at all.
Why would they? They're the captain.
The captain just shot his arm off.
It kind of looked like he was shooting the girl. And missed.
But he was aiming at the guy.
But they don't know that. They were busy fighting the girl.
Well, they could have stopped and said, what the hell? No.
Yeah, and then he turned to shoot you. And then pretty much almost killed you. Hey man, you were lucky enough to pull cryopod instead of immediate death, and then you pulled off becoming a Borg, you pulled off being a high-level Borg in the system, and then you pulled off this Borg ship, time travel. I don't know what you're complaining about anymore.
Of course I'm going to complain. I feel like there's no way to become human again.
Make me an intelligence check. And fail it. Come on, fail it. Fail it. Okay.
Fine.
You know for sure there's no way to become a human, but you are the most advanced Borg in this time zone.
There is a way. You said I can speak to the gods.
Hmm?
You said I could speak to the gods.
You can speak to the Chrono Sapiens if you want to, but I'm saying you are the most advanced Borg in this time.
I know that.
You could probably, if you can find the Borg, you might be able to just control all of them if you wanted.
No. I want to be me.
Then it's too
Watch this.
bad.
I bet you, right? I'm gonna go back, turn into a human, 10 minutes later, die. I bet you.
Yeah, because you unraveled all in time and space. You just prevented something that was supposed to happen from happening.
No, if I went and speak to the
You
gods.
undid a fixed point in time and space.
I meant if I spoke to the gods.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But are they sure that they are willing to undo a fixed point in time and space?
If I save their brother, maybe.
Maybe he's the evil brother.
Well, I would do the request. If they added something that they said, you need to do this, I'd be like, yeah, sure, anything to become human again. I don't want to be Borg, it sucks.
Yeah. You can become a Zerg.
Human.
A Zerg.
Human.
If you want to.
Human.
And then from there you can go become a cyborg, and then you can take Lazarus Pit stuff, and then you would start looking like a human again.
I want to start eating. I don't have to recharge.
Dude, I'm giving you the best option that doesn't involve you having to find God in this game, okay?
I want to find God.
So the best option, other than finding God in the game, would to become a Zerg by jumping into the Zerg spawning pool, coming back out as a partial Zerg, partial Borg, partial human, then becoming a cyborg by replacing all the Zerg components with cybernetic parts, and then going for Lazarus Pit stuff, which will grow back whatever's left, and then you would look very much like a human.
I don't want to look like a human, I want to be a human. There's a difference.
But you'll be able to eat at that point.
No, I don't want to look like a monster. I don't want to be a monstrosity.
You said I wanted to be eat. You said you want to eat instead of recharging. That's the best you're gonna get, man.
No.
Part Borg, part cyborg, part Borg, part human, part Zerg. All you're missing is your xenomorph armor, and you just mesh crazy shit all at once.
No, I want to be human. I want to be a normal and not a monster.
Too bad you don't have a cloning bay, man. If you just went and bought the cloning bay for your ship, that would have been fine.
There's a lot of things that would have happened if I made a different action. We established that. A lot of things. If I just said, nah, I don't want to get the adamantium, we'd be fine. If I waited to get the adamantium, I would have been fine. If I shot the guy, I would have been fine. If Gimli didn't get stuck, I would have been fine.
I know. It's literally the minimum amount. You were at the very lowest you could be.
I was at the possible worst.
Like, you would never even made it up there if you hadn't bought if you didn't bring the mother. You would not have made it all the way in. Because the rest of them would not have been strong enough to carry you or push you up there.
Yeah.
She was the only one that was physically strong enough to throw you up there.
Now I wish I didn't bring her, because then I wouldn't be able to get up and I wouldn't have to worry about this.
It's literally the entire game and all its roles have just collided together to make this happen.
All because...
It's hilarious to like realize how the game just like put it all together to make this happen.
And I did all the worst, literally the worst possible things.
This is so funny, man.
I want to be a god, please. Please.
You're gonna just like fly around requesting communication with God from every ship for whatever reason.
No, I look like a crazy man.
You are a crazy man.
Screw yourself.
Oh, hey, I have to find adamantium to fight this android. That's totally legit. Totally.
And then it just, what the fuck? It just happened. That's what it's just like, I'll get some adamantium. Boom, I turn into a Borg.
Aaron, hold up for a sec.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I have to pause the recording for a sec. Okay, keep going.
I can't believe this. Like, I went to get adamantium. I turned into Borg, went into the past. 300 years. I can't believe this. I want to be human. There is a way, Sam. There is a way.
There probably is. There most definitely is. It's
That's what
unfortunate that you have no idea how to do it.
There's definitely a way to become fully human.
You can keep trying.
No, but
you gotta keep trying.
But there is a way, right? There is. Just at least just confirm.
Yes, there is definitely a way.
I don't know, but yeah, just say there's definitely one way at least to become human.
Oh, there's plenty of ways. But the God one's like the most obvious one, but admittedly is also the hardest one.
Yeah.
There's also there's also that Zerg spawning pool thing.
Well, that's looking like a human, not becoming a human.
Dude, you could come out as a super psychic.
I don't want that.
You could come out with natural armor.
I don't want that.
Telekinetic abilities.
I don't give a
flying.
Crap. I'm not about power.
You could become a changeling.
I'm not about power, am I? You know that.
Changeling. You definitely look like human. You can look like anything we want. Changeling.
No. God, no.
Fine. There are ways to become human again. Just gotta figure it out, man.
Unless you can get like a super long surgery, that would be like, I have to get the best experts in the universe.
Where are you gonna find the best experts in the universe?
I don't know.
And then like you're just gonna like walk somewhere. Oh, here's the answer. You just do this. It's that easy. Yeah, there are ways to do this, man. You just need to figure it out.
To become human, not look human, right?
Yes, to become human. You might end up. There's gonna be a few components of Borg that are gonna be like internally they're stuck there because they're replacing your missing organs. They're gonna be stuck there. Okay.
So I can't become human. You're saying?
You're human, but you have like a few cybernetic parts.
But they're not considered Borg, are they?
They're just cybernetic parts at that point.
No, but are they Borg?
They're officially still Borg.
So I'm part Borg. No, no.
Dude, he won't be categorized as part Borg at that point. You'll just have like a fake lung or heart. Okay?
I want to be human.
Then it's gonna take a very long time.
It would be an interesting adventure.
You say that. But you get bored of it, but fine, go ahead. That's totally fine, man. At least you have a quest, a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy watching how your game has progressed, man. First,
I don't at all.
First it was all about money, then a thing about popularity, and then about getting power, and then it's kill this drone, or no, not kill the drone. It's find this guy who's been tailing you around, and then it's about getting this armor. You got the armor, and then it's oh my god, there's this android, and then I want to get this armor so I can kill this android so that can't kill me. You still need to show up to your mom's birthday party in a couple of weeks. That would be funny, especially if you wake up the other version of you, and then all three would just show up at the same time.
I would kill all of them apart from one guy.
Uh-huh. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I need to get like 2 other people to come in, and they'll play as you for the dinner party.
Uh-huh. I just want one me this human. One.
I can't believe all this turned out like this.
This was the worst I've ever had. The worst ever ending. This is like Mass Effect ending.
No, it isn't. Mass Effect
Mass
ending.
Effect 3 ending.
Fine. Mass Effect 3 ending. This is exactly like that.
It's just incredibly bad and sucks.
And then you realize, oh wait, you're not that person. You're a fake version of the person. Congratulations. And then everyone says, oh my god, I can't believe I'm not gonna date you. You're not even you. You're someone else who just looks like you. There you go.
No, oh god, no.
And then real you is like, hey guys, what's up? And then all you're left with is Tasha, because she's insane like that.
I'm done.
You probably are.
If I can't get my human self, this is the end. Sam's pissed off. I'm pissed off. My computer's pissed off. Audio's pissed off.
Dude, if you want, we'll start a new game.
No. If I want to keep trying, and if I eventually can't become human, we'll start a new one.
Alright.
And I know you want to start a new one. I don't think you'll like this one, do you?
I'm totally fine with this. Okay, all you did was undo, like, a total 15 minutes of planning. Okay, I planned, okay, you're in the future. Alright, well, I'll move these up fence. I have, like, some stuff prepared for this. I'll do this, I'll do that. And, I'm wrapping all this together as quickly as I can. The moment I find out that you have to be in the future, I'm just putting it all together. And then all that planning, gone. Gone in a series of rolls that were crazy, okay? Crazy. You remember how many ones you pulled during all that?
Yeah.
4 ones, okay? 4 ones. A 5% chance, man. And just, I say.
We're both pissed off, okay? Now, I'm terrified of this game because I'm terrified of what you plan ahead. I feel like you're like the subtle version of Connor.
Subtlety,
like
dude. Subtlety is not even isn't my thing. It's being straight in your face with Katherine. Subtlety is what I do when I can't do that.
Because I feel like if I actually figure out how to be human, you're just gonna piss me off even more. You're gonna like, oh, the Borg arrive. Guess what? They captured you. I bet you.
They capture you, they take you back, They turn you back into a Borg, and they make you the queen.
I would just be dumb. I would just no, no, no.
They probably would too, because in your mind is all the memories of the future Borg, and they will need that information.
Just no. I want to be human.
And they will start by reprogramming you to
No,
make you want to make you want to be a Borg instead.
oh,
You'd be
Sam, don't
Locutus.
ruin this game,
You'd be Locutus at that point.
Lewis.
Not Lewis, Locutus of Borg, Star Trek.
Where's Locutus? Hang on. How do you spell it?
I don't remember. It's what happens to Jean-Luc Picard when he becomes a Borg. That's his name. That's his Borg name when he becomes a Borg.
But how does he untransform?
By having someone else do it for him.
Do what?
Someone else has to hack into his brain.
But does he ever actually turn back into a human?
No, he still has Borg stuff all inside of him.
Oh.
Dude, there's look. No matter how close you get, you're still gonna end up with a few parts, okay?
That's so annoying.
Unless you find a way to get the gods to turn you back, you're gonna be stuck with a few bits here and there.
I want to be completely, fully human, apart from maybe a few things that aren't Borg.
You mean like the artificial brain?
Wait, do I have an artificial brain?
You have some artificial brain cells in your head.
Brain cells.
Yes, fine. Artificial brain cells.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're complaining about, man.
I want to be human.
You should just be content by looking human.
No, I want to be fully human.
Okay. I want you to make a d20 roll.
Why?
Because I want to see what happens between you. Okay. 1 sec. Give me a d1000. Okay, 143. Oh, that's... Look at it. Can you bring it back up?
And I'll do it now. Bean. Catherine. Dude. There we go. Do. 1 4 1 4. Come on. Come on, Sam.
No. It's more or less an insult. It tells you that life happens, Arron. Life happens.
No, Sam, no.
In between you making plans, life happens. Congratulations, the game just told you to show off.
No, Sam, no. This is your interpretation.
The game literally just random number generated you an insult. Congratulations.
That's not stopping me from becoming human.
It probably will.
No.
At this point, I think the game is sentient
Sam.
in keeping you from being human, man. It just managed to insult you.
No, I got this. I'm becoming human.
I find that I can't believe that literally just happened.
Just insulted me.
The game, it's insulting you at this point. Do it again. Just do it again. That's what happens. Sorry, guys. It's not pretty, but I have to bring it back up. I just closed it a second ago. 103. Okay, let's see, guys.
Low.
Down.
It's low.
It's low. Well, you are at the low point in your life right now.
The worst point.
Okay, well, do it again. Let's just see what keeps happening.
No, you're just waiting for it to become something so that I can become human. That's what are you doing?
931.
Oh, I can't see.
No, let's let our viewers watch. 931.
You are honestly doing that. You're just waiting until it gets to the point where I can't become human. Oh.
That's hilarious. It's either this one, guys. This one, or this one. This is, if you watch the group show, you'll know what that is. And this is not any better, because that's also from the group episode. So, for our viewers who are smart enough to put it together, there you go. For Arron, he will not know.
If it's I can't become human, Sam, I swear to God.
You'll figure it out, man. You'll figure it out.
Sam?
You will just have to wait and figure it out.
Sam?
There's nothing you can do there for you. Alright, Arron.
Hell?
Episode's over. Say goodbye.
Fuck you.
Goodbye.